All right, good morning everyone. My name's Coach Sean Fury from Fury Athletics. I'm gonna show you my 5 favorite javelin mobility drills. So the reason we do these javelin mobility drills is to increase our shoulder mobility. That is increasing the functional range of movement that we have for our hips, our thoracic spine, our shoulders. If you're already mobile or even hypermobile, these drills are going to help you own those positions and own those movements. So we're going to be working on muscle control, muscle stability, feeling, gaining awareness of where your body is in space. So I think whether you're hypermobile or tight, these 5 drills are going to be beneficial to you. So the key here, we always want to be safe. We don't want to be pushing the joints to a state of being in pain, crunching, grinding. We want to stay within ourselves, take what the day gives us. So always be aware that we don't want to be hurting ourselves with javelin mobility drill. So drill number 1, and I'm going to back up so that you can see my full body. Javelin on the back. Here we're going to do twisting from side to side. You can see I'm starting the movement from the ground up. My feet and my knees and my hips are rotating to get a nice torque in the midsection. So we're starting to feel that lengthen, warm up, get ready for the torque that we're going to put through it when we start to do actual throwing. So we'll typically do about 7 to 10 each side. I see a lot of athletes keeping their legs straight. You can tweak your knees and you're not getting the full range of dynamic motion that you would should you go from the ground up with your feet and your knees. Okay, drill number 2. You've seen this pretty commonly, I'm assuming, if you're a javelin thrower, over and back. So here we don't want to bring our hands so close that we're getting pain in the shoulder joint. We want to be able to comfortably reach high and then come down on the back. So if you're tight, you can progress from as far out as is comfortable for you, and then some people may be able to bring it in pretty close. I've actually seen people cross over. Those people are actually freaks. So we want to get our legs into this as well. So using our legs in the back to help drive ourselves up. So this is a nice fluid movement. We're feeling the stretch in our chest, in our lats. Our shoulder blades are riding up high and then coming down and flexing. So this is a total body exercise getting ready for you to transfer energy from the ground up when you're doing the javelin throw. So 7 to 10 of those. Drill number 3. So we're combining 1 and 2. This gets a little complicated for some people, so feel free to put it in slow-mo. First, we're going to rotate to the left and then bring it up, over and back, and turn this into a nice flowing movement here, trying to make your arms feel heavy. Extend from your body. Your scapula is extending, feeling that stretch in your lats and your shoulders and your chest. Again, you can see my legs and my feet are driving the movement. Then we'll switch sides, rotating up to the right, up to the right. All right, that was drill number 3. Drill number 4, we're going to hold the javelin about 6 inches below the grip. We're going to bring it down to hold it under our armpit. We'll bring our left hand across and grab it. Now we're going to be working, the external rotation we get into the throw. Again, be very careful of your elbow and your shoulder here. You don't want to overstress those joints. This is really trying to feel the torque from this power position. We're going to get into a power position, and then we're going to feel it go up into our rib cage and eventually our shoulder. So be very gentle. As you gain mobility, you're going to be able to get into a more extreme position, like I'm showing. But to start, it may look like this, and you'll see a lot of athletes get into this position. A coaching cue, we can tell them push with the left hand back to get nice and long. We want to be long and rolling up, and it's coming from the ground up, from the ground up. And you'll feel most of the pressure here in your thoracic spine in that armpit, not so much in your shoulder or your elbow. We'll always want to be balanced, so we'll do it both sides. This is to keep our back, all those little muscles, all those stabilizers in our back, happy and balanced. You can see that my opposite shoulder, I'm not opening up. So this is a good drill to teach you how to drive with the legs and keep the upper body closed to build this torque in the right position. Okay, drill number 5, the last one, javelin lunges. We'll start javelin on the ground, opposite leg in line with the javelin. Now we're going to reach up high and just hang. So we'll flex this back glute to get a nice stretch in our quad and our hip flexor, and then we're going to hang, right, to feel a stretch in our pec, in our lat, You want to be careful here. Again, don't overstress the joint, but this is a good dynamic movement. So we're going to do this in pulses of 2. So we're going to have 2 pulses here. Then we're actually going to bring it across our body. 2 pulses here. Now you'll feel the stretch through the back of the shoulder, the lat, down through the quadratus lumborum and your IT band. So this is stretching that whole side of your body. 2 pulses here. Now we're going to rotate under, stretch the front of our shoulder, our pec, and then 2 pulses here. So getting the full stretch, and we'll do that a couple times. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then here, 1, 2, and we'll do that both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so after that, you know, we do a few rounds of that and you're done. 5 javelin mobility exercises. You should feel loose, the muscles loose and warm, your positions stable, ready to go into some more dynamic throwing exercises. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.